everybody. This is the Funkoholic.
And the Funkoholic too.
How you doing?
Hope you're doing okay.
Hope you're doing okay. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. I've got my own little veteran right here. And my goodness, I've got a son-in-law that's a veteran. All my uncles were a veteran. I have a half-sister that was a veteran. And my dad was a veteran. There you go. Lots of vets in my family from all different kinds of wars. And we're all going to be veterans soon of whatever. The cat is scratching my carpet. It's okay. It's just a throw rug. Today, I have some pops. And I am going to start my little pen thing again, but I didn't get Disney. I was getting jewelry out of my armoire, and I have my lanyard hanging there, as miscolored as it is, because it's been hanging there forever. And these are some pens I hope you like and are interested in. But I do have some pops. Let's go. Okay, I have 3 different ones. And the first one is a movie. And see, we do this. This is what we do. We see a movie or hear about a movie we think's going to be good. And of course, I'm the movie queen in the house. And I go look, and oh, this looks interesting. And I buy a pop. And then the movie sucks. So, let's see. Can you say Valerian? Can you say, so many pops that are crap and so little time to remember them. Anyways, I am now hyped up for Mortal Engines. I don't know if it was a game. I don't know if it's from original material. But here it is. Someone named Hester Shaw. I love that name, Hester Shaw. And she's a Hot Topic exclusive. So that's really why I picked this particular character. And I'm anxious to see what the movie's going to be like. There are no critters here, so I'm thinking it's maybe a more... I think it's a more character-driven... I don't see any machines. They don't look like machines. The one's named Anna. Anna Fang. Oh, goodness. I hope it might be a werewolf movie. Not sure. But anyways, so yeah, this is something I'll be delving into. And then I showed you my exclusive from, I believe, FYE Hans Gruber, who is Sirius Snape, who is... why can't I remember his name? You remember his name. Alan Rickman. Oh my goodness. Yes, Alan Rickman, who we lost, I believe, last year. And yeah, more about losing after I show you the next 2 pops. So the Hans Gruber goes with what movie? Oh, of course, Die Hard. And I love Die Hard. Some of the characters are just completely iconic to that movie and about that movie. And one of the most iconic is Al Powell, who's the poor cop who really isn't, a street cop anymore because he had an unfortunate accident, but he's on his way home to his pregnant wife, and those are Twinkies in his hand. Do we see a theme with Twinkies and Pops?
Zombieland.
Everybody wants Twinkies. Yes, Zombieland wanted Twinkies. Pops, Funko Pops love Twinkies. I would like to see their lunchroom. I'm thinking there's Twinkies everywhere. So this is Al Powell, and he is one of the wonderful characters from Die Hard, which this is a brand new release, and we love Die Hard, and it is a Christmas movie, so it's very appropriate. People forget it's a Christmas movie, but it is. They even sing a Christmas carol at the end of each movie. Okay, and then my last pop for the day, because I only got 3 of them, is Tony Vriska. Who is Tony Vriska? Well, he had a run-in with Bruce Willis, who plays Detective, oh gosh, it's gone, it's just gone. John, his name's John. And this young man had an unfortunate run-in with him, and if you can read his shirt, it says, "Now I have a gun. Ho, ho, ho." I love that. Unfortunately, this is a dead person, and it's only the second dead pop I've ever... No, it's the third. There was a Dragon Ball Z that's dead. That one's really sad. But, of course, I have Dead Laura Palmer, which I actually opened my YouTube career shortly. I think my second or third video featured Dead Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks, which I think is hilarious in so many different ways. But, yeah, this guy's deceased, and he was that big guy's brother. So, of course, he went nuts and wanted John real bad. I don't think he got him. I don't know. No spoilers here. Okay, so what I have to say now is very sad. And I don't know why I feel so bad. I guess because it's the end of an era for so many people. But Stan Lee passed away today. And I want to say he had so many superheroes usher him into heaven, and then they have to come back down because we need them. But I think it's just it's the end of an era. It definitely is. Stan Lee was started out in 1947, and he basically shaped what we know as superheroes today. I don't know what they were before that. I wasn't interested before that, but by the 1960s he had a thriving cast of characters, and he'll be missed. He retired. I wrote an article on my website, popnerdentertainment.com. I know I have to say it. Pop Entertainment. No, that's not what it is. No, it's popnerdentertainment.com. And he retired a couple months ago. And, you know, when somebody retires at 95, it just, and from, you know, it seems like he had some bad people around him, and his, he may have been working longer than he really wanted to, and there was all kinds of issues. His wife died a year ago, his wife of 70 years, and I think she died in 2017, but I'm not positive. I think that's what I remember from my own article. And if you've been married 70 years, first of all, you're really lucky. And second of all, you have to be really in love. And third of all, you've got to miss that person with all your heart, mind, and being. And that could be part of it. Anyways, I just wanted to make sure that I did not let Stan Lee pass without a little talk about him. And what I thought about him, he worked his butt off until the end. You saw him everywhere. I have a ton of pictures if anybody wants to see any pictures. He got an award in Las Vegas, and William and I went, and it was a red carpet, and everybody who came on the red carpet, and even fans, he would pose with them as long as they wanted. He did autographs. He laughed. He told people stories. He was really an amazing person, and we've lost a national treasure, an international treasure. So that's the sad part, and now I have to leave you with something not so sad. So I put away the Disney pins just for one video, and I know I always talk about the trip, the cruise that William and I took to. It's been like our biggest vacation in 27 years. And we went to New York once, but you know that wasn't this. But so I wanted to show you on the ship. They were selling these lanyards. They didn't have a medal. They usually have a medal right here to hold them down, and they didn't have that. But I will show you each pen just really quickly. And these are places we went. And this killer whale is from Victoria, BC, British of Columbia. Victoria is an island, and I think it's an island. Yeah, we went there on a ferry. Put our car in a ferry and went across to the island. And on the way back, they were supposed to stop and let people off who had flights, and Victoria said no, because we were late, because we went through this gnarly storm, and they could only go so fast. First of all, we had a ship shadowing us because it was a much smaller ship, and it shadowed us for a long time, and then it finally disappeared, so I'm thinking it went to port somewhere, because we were getting, you know, some waves, and we were huge with stabilizers, and that ship just was really small. So I hope they were okay. I didn't hear about anything bad. So yeah. This next one is from Ketchikan, which was one of our stops. And this one shows a tiki. It says Ketchikan. Is Ketchikan where we took the boat tour? No. No, we took the train. Ketchikan, we took a train. Oh, there it is right there. No, I'm wrong. Ketchikan, of course. Ketchikan is where we took a boat ride, and it was freezing and snowing practically. It was snowing a bit, and we were like on the ship late, and the captain invited us into his cabin, which, if you know people who run ships and boats, that's a very, very high honor. So we went. He had the most adorable little dog. Big dog. He was a husky, and the dog just sat there. He let us pet him, and it was very cool. And we got to see
whales.
What kind of whale was it? A sperm whale? No.
It was an orca, wasn't it?
No. We saw orcas, but not from close up. I think it was what it was. No, it's one of the. It's not the biggest. It's not the biggest whale in the world, but it's right up there. It's huge. And we got to see it feeding, and he explained how it fed and the whole thing. So it was awesome. This is Skagway, and they have a railroad there, a train that you can take, and it goes way up to this really scary bridge that had fallen apart years and years before. And fortunately, we didn't go across that. They go into a tunnel, and then they turn you back around, and you go back down. It takes a couple hours, but it was so neat. I just really liked it. And you're really shadowing the Yukon Highway, and which we got to see. We got to go on for a little while, but not very far. We just passed the border. Yeah, and went into Canada, and then we got pictures by the sign that says "Now leaving Canada" or "Welcome to the United States," something like that. This one's from Juneau, which is the capital of Alaska, and of course there is our national symbol, the bald eagle. And if you look around, especially in Ketchikan, if you look around, bald eagles are like sparrows. They're everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere. I have some really good pictures, and they stay together as a family. They live together their whole life, so it's a beautiful thing. This is Seattle, where we started our trip from. The famous Space Needle, which I'm scared to death of course. We went on princess cruises. If you ever take a cruise, I heartily recommend princess cruises. They do everything top notch. You get a lot of perks. We got free room service, and I got stuck on their club sandwiches. And so, like, every day we would take some time, stay in the room and relax with the freezing weather outside and the door wide open, the door to our balcony wide open. It was so cool. And this is the princess cruises. And I'm not sure how this goes, but it's a princess cruise. Oh, I think that's it. It's their logo. Over here we have a state, what's it say? Alaska Regional. Oh, this is from the Forest Service. I think I bought this when we were at the Glacier. They take you to this place where there's this huge glacier, and I asked the park ranger who gets on the ship, we stop and pick him up, and I asked him, will we see any break-offs and see the ice fall into the water? And he said that happens about 3 times an hour, so you may. It happened constantly. And when we got there to the time we left, it was not the same iceberg. It was not the same glacier as when we got there. And I was a little concerned, and I asked the guy, is global warming going to hurt this glacier? And he said, that glacier goes for like 40 miles inland, so it's always pushing forward. That's why it breaks off, and it's always done that. So, I don't know. I used to didn't agree with global warming, and now I'm starting to think this could be a thing, This could really be happening. And I don't like to think that my world is going to melt. The Mendenhall Glacier, they have the most beautiful center there, with glass all the way around so you can see everything. And you can walk up to the glacier if you want to fall on your butt. I didn't, did I? I didn't fall. Oh, well, miracles of miracles. Then I got an Alaskan license plate in miniature. I have Skagway with also a train. Alaska with killer whales. We did see some killer whales. They weren't really migrating yet. They migrate during the winter. We went in June. So they were, I really don't know. I think they're up there all the time, but these guys were they were little ones. And of course a totem pole, because there are many, many Eskimos that live up there. And this is part of their heritage, and I embraced everything they are, because the culture is rich, very rich and important. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Tomorrow I'll go back to the Disney pins. I just wanted to show you, share with you something that was so important to us and so fun to us, and that we want to do again. We didn't get to see the Northern Lights on the top of our bucket list. We will get to go. I want to see them in Iceland. That's the best place on earth to see them. But I'm thinking it's going to be Alaska again. Okay, well, this is the Funkoholic.
Don't forget the drawings.
Oh, the drawings. Yes, we have 3 drawings for November. The first drawing is for a box of pops. Right now there's 7. I'm thinking there's going to be 1 more. And then we have a Halloween mask. It didn't come in time to be a Halloween prize, but I did get it. And there's also a little pack of pint-sized horror people, characters. And lastly, but certainly not least, is the very first Loot Fright case that came in. Somehow I got 3 of them. I ordered 3. They're mine. I paid for them. And I have since canceled 2. Saves me like $65, $75 a month. And so one of those is yours. All you have to do is enter and win the drawing. Also, every Saturday, right now it's Saturday at 6 p.m., we have a talk. We have fun, and I give away a couple pops. And all you have to do is come in and stay until the drawing. I have a, I'll start writing it down because I could say any number I want. But I have a number in my head, and as soon as we get that many people inside, and you have to be here to win. So if you come and you leave and we call your name and you don't answer me, then you won't win, and that would break my heart. So in order to enter the three giveaways, you need to be, number 1, subscribe to the channel. I've got makeup all over my hands. Number 2, you need to turn on the notifications. That's really kind of part of number 1. Number 3, if you could, it would be so wonderful if you could give me a thumbs up. It's not a requirement. It would just, if you like my videos, if you like me, most people like him better, and that's fine. I like him better too. But if you could just give us a thumbs up and maybe share this video, that would be awesome. And that's not just to my new people, my I don't want to say my regulars, because you're all my regulars now, right? But even the people who've been here longer, you can thumbs up and share. It would be wonderful. And of course, lastly, make a comment on this video or whichever video you're watching from November 1st till November 30th, as soon as it turns, midnight? As soon as it turns midnight on November 30th, then the next day we have the drawing. And whoever wins, wins. And I pick it. I have everybody's name, and I still got to put the video up with whose name I have so far, so that way if you've already asked to enter and your name's not there, you're not entered, and you have to remind me gently and kindly with the most lovingness you can manage for me. If you ever never mind. Anyways, so this is who we are and what we are, and I think new people will enjoy us. The old people, I don't know why they're here, but they still are, and I love them all. The cat's coming. Okay. The cat says, wait, they haven't seen me. Let go. Let go. Okay. This is Callie Cat. And then she turns her head away. Look at the people. Look at the people. Oh, you lazy little thing. Open your eyes because you have pretty eyes. She's falling asleep in my hand. Here, go to Daddy. Anyways, thank you everybody for being here. We just love you all to death. We love doing these videos. And also, last thing, I promise. There is a Facebook group that is to support this. It's not to support. It's just what it is. It's to buy, sell, trade, and I also try to put things on there that are information as far as something went live right now, something's going live at noon. I don't always catch everything, but I'm online all day long, and that's the kind of thing I do. Okay, so this is the Funkoholic.
And the Funkoholic too.
And we are... Say
gone.
something. Gone.
See you next
Bye-bye.
time.